Morning.
Benjamin Morrison made some plays against the wall. Just how has he shown up in the offseason so far this year and what he's doing out here in training camp?
All right, we got a sample of what he can do when healthy. Obviously, he's got quick feet. He's a very smart and sticky receiver, corner-wise, sticking on the receivers. So just got to keep bringing him along, getting the scheme down. But he looked good.
Todd, obviously, you'd love to see a little bit less interceptions from Baker. I'm sure he wants that too. But at the same time, you're not pressing that button, right? You want him to continue to play his game because the good outweighs the bad in terms of his production and the way he plays football. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, he's definitely got to play his game. We're not trying to limit him as far as playing his game. We just got to be smarter with a few more decisions going that way forward. But he throws a lot of touchdowns. He makes a lot of plays for us. We just want to cut that interception ratio down.
Todd, you look at offensive line depth, you got three undrafted rookies on that second line right now. It's early, there's no pads, but just from the offseason, what have they shown you as three new additions on that line?
Well, they're willing to work. That's number one. Obviously, I got a good look at Klein. I really think he changed his body in the offseason, so I'll be very interested to see him in pads. And the rest of them, you got to see in pads as we go forward. But we know they're tough, and we got them for a reason. We like what we see in the spring. But again, pads is a different story. That's when the offensive linemen count.
What's the plan with Elijah Klein? Do you plan to move him around or just not keep him?
Try to move everybody around a little bit. He has some flexibility at tackle. He has a little bit at center. So certain situations, we'll move him around in case of emergency, kind of see how he does.
Christian Izzy had a pretty impressive pass breakup today.
Sorry, who was that?
Christian Izzy had a pretty impressive pass break today. And you speak of his versatility and that he can play in your defense, maybe what you're looking for to improve on this training camp.
He's pretty much our unsung hero last year defensively. He can make a lot of plays. He can do a lot of things. Just happy to see him healthy and out there flying around again.
What can you say about the way that the defense had getting after the quarterback? It looked like Chris Braswell, Yaya Diaby both had multiple sacks.
It's hard to do out of pads. You know, the offensive lineman can't hit shoulder pads and grab, and the defensive lineman, if they get an edge, you try not to hold the guy. So that's hard to judge at this point. You know, it's great they're getting off the ball, but all that comes into play when the pads come on.
What do you want to see Braswell do to make the leap from rookie to the second season? What is it he has to do to do that?
His was mostly mental. I think he had to learn the mental part of it and all the different techniques and playing faster. He's playing fast this spring, and once he continues to play fast in pads, I think you'll see a big difference in him from last year. So I look forward to that. He's got the scheme down now, and he's showing that he's playing faster. So we look to see the guy we drafted.
Todd, some of the players are wearing the gladiator caps, some aren't. Is there a policy that you've put in place that where some guys can't wear them, or they're wearing special helmets that have maybe?
There's a policy not only to wear gladiator caps, but they have gladiator helmets now as well. So most likely the ones that are without caps have the helmets that's already made for it. No, I mean at the end, that's tough to do when you need a touchdown and a two-point conversion with 9 seconds. So it's a tough ratio. You like to execute depending on which side wins. You know, that was the end of it. But the offense did well at the end of the half as far as understanding the clock management and holding the football. So we're working on situations that everybody understands, and you know, it's a good competition.
Todd, if you're not calling the defense on certain days, certain practices, does that fall to George Edwards or Larry Foote? Are you mixing it up?
It mixes up, and I call it on a lot of days, and we're scripted and everything else. I script them, so I know the plays, so I don't have to call it, so I can look there between George, Larry, and Caldwell. Any one of the three can call the defenses depending on what I think they should work on and working towards preseason.
With Tristan down, Charlie Heck's over there right now. Will you guys continue? Obviously, you'll need to fill that spot for a while, possibly. So, will you try to look outside as you've done the last few days and find a veteran that's played?
We've been looking. We've been bringing guys in. We hadn't settled on one yet, but we know from a depth standpoint, we got to get some people in here pretty soon. And you know, we're trying to make one of those signings.
Coach Culp and Durham, is there anything specific to look at those guys?
From who?
Culp and Durham, you're looking specific to those guys?
I didn't hear who you said again. I'm sorry. Oh, Culp has had a heck of a spring. He worked his tail off. Obviously, he's lighter than the other ones, but he's a feisty blocker. Just continuing to get the system down for him. Payne is a heck of a blocker for us. He has a big catch radius. Just getting them more involved in the offense, obviously, that way. And they should be singled up a lot with all the receivers that we have. So they should be able to make some plays that way. And not too far behind Cade. They should be stepping up pretty good.
Todd, can you speak to the ways that maybe you help Grizz off the field when you guys aren't doing the call-up periods or whatever, but inside one Buccaneer place in meeting rooms, watching film, what type of wisdom are you imparting? You've probably done it before with Dave Canales and Dave Cohen to get them ready.
They're conversations, understanding how he likes to call the game, what we have, but also understanding situational football. And we meet about those type of things. Grizz is very bright. He has a plan on his own. He wants to understand every situation of the ball game. And, you get these out the way with the call-it periods, what he can and can't do. And we continue to talk ball and what he sees and what he might see in the red zone in the field. And when he gets too much pressure from one way or the other, and he has a plan based off all that. But again, he's a very bright guy. He understands it very well, and the conversations we do have all been great.
What is Zach Beastline's role, your new hire in the offseason, during the training camp period?
Well, he corrected me, so I'm going to correct you. It's Beastline, not Beastline, as he specifically told me. His role is just breaking down situations and giving us things to practice and understand, things that we weren't very good at last year or we could do better this year. Just giving the team an overall understanding of which situation is which, when we have timeouts, when we don't, what part of the field we're on, how many plays it could take to score, trying not to give the other team the ball back, just certain situations and all that stuff. It has been refreshing to hear because he's got all the numbers and stats and everything like that. I'm not giving it to him all at one time, but we have days where he comes up and speaks in front of the team, and it's very beneficial.
Anything else?
Thanks.